to the point of business at hand. Why do we call it that? Today we're visiting Gage Street. So Gage Street, not a long street and mostly residential, starts down by the foremost factory, comes up the hill a little bit. Not a long street. However, its namesake has a really important place in the history of Richland Center. Gage Street is actually named after L.D. Gage, or Leroy D. Gage. So Mr. Gage was really important in the very beginnings of Richland Center. He made or achieved a lot of firsts. So he was the very first postmaster in Richland Center. President Pierce appointed him as the postmaster in 1856. He was the postmaster in Richland Center from 1856 to 1861. So that was pretty cool. He helped establish the first post office here, was the first postmaster, but in 1861 he wasn't done yet. It wasn't time to retire. He went on to achieve several other things. He was the first city abstract office, actually in the county, that offered abstracts when people were buying and selling real estate. He was also the first physician. And not to be topped by, for folks to think he was lazy, he was also during that time the first druggist. He was the first one that was able to put potions and different drugs of the time together to help people get better. So he filled many first roles. Very much a trailblazer, helped people in the city quite a bit. Unfortunately, he had one other first that he achieved, and Mr. Gage was also the very first suicide in Richland Center as well. Kind of a downer on that one, but Mr. Gage did, unfortunately, in 1870 took his own life, and that was that. But we do salute Mr. Gage, as he was very important to the formation and functioning of the early city of Richland Center. He also was a veteran in the Mexican-American War, and then came here, originally born in New York, the state of New York, traveled to Illinois, and then came to Richland Center, and along with Ira Hazeltine, Orrin Hazeltine, and the rest, helped to settle and form the city of Richland Center. So that is why we call it Gage Street. So thank you for joining me tonight.